Hello beautiful souls, welcome back to my channel. In this video we're going to talk about the number 9 personal year in the 9-year epicycle, and epicycles are 9-year periods 1 through 9 that people experience in cycles over and over again in order. And so we're going to talk about the 9th cycle, the 9th year of this cycle, and this is the last chapter of the last 9-year cycle. And so before we begin with the insight, I'm going to introduce myself as a professional numerologist. I've practiced numerology professionally for the past 4 years, and I've been in self-study for the past 14 years. So let's begin with the calculation, and it's super simple. So you need 3 components, and so it is the day of birth, month of birth, and the year that you want to get the personal year number. So I'll use my birthday for example. It's the 28th of November, and then let's use 2021. So the goal of numerology is to calculate everything until a single digit. So with those 3 components, I gotta divide those into single digits first and then sum it all back together until you get a single digit. So I take 2 plus 8 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 1, that equals 17. We got to keep adding until a single digit, and 17 is not there yet. So I take 1 plus 7 equals 8. So according to that formula, in 2021, I am experiencing the personal 8 year. So if you didn't understand that, that's also in the description to check out the calculation. So let's begin with the insight of the number 9 year, which is the year of retirement and graduation. So it is the year to complete the last 8 years of your life, and there's a higher calling of the number 9 year to close everything up before you move on. This is the year of transition between the next year. So this is the year where you close all your doors. So let's start with the 8 points. So when it comes to ending the 9-year cycle, more people tend to examine the past and the future. So just to figure out, this is just making conclusions about just making sense of what happened in the past in their journey and what to take with them towards the future. Things unravel as well that probably have been hidden in the past 8 years, and you conclude what to do next or what to close doors on. And also it tends to be the year of joy and bliss, as well as grief and sadness over losses. So just see it as a positive year of you're just getting rid of weight. You're at the very top of the mountain, so like you're climbing this mountain years 1 through 9, and 9 is at the very peak. You're at the very peak of the cycle, and before you get down to the mountain, you gotta release some weight. You gotta let go of things that are holding you back or would crush you in the next cycle. And I don't even have to tell you that this is gonna happen. It's gonna happen. There are gonna be endings. Either you finish things off, you could be quitting a job, or maybe somebody fires you, or a relationship ends, or you pick up new better habits, or you just mature. This is the year of maturity as well. So when it comes to peak, so this is the highest peak year out of any other years, I would advise you, this is the year to just desire peace, to close some things, and that peace starts with your original family. So there's a lot of forgiveness, growing up, being more mature when it comes to your relationships with people, maybe developing empathy or compassion or acceptance and tolerance as well. And a lot of forgiveness comes with your family, your original family, your parents, your siblings. When it comes to the past, like just realizing, they did the best that they could, or that's all they knew. Forgive them for they don't know what they don't know kind of mindset. And it's also very good for you to end relationships that already served their purpose. I do see people breaking up in the number 9 year, or divorcing, or they get on to the next level and they tie the knot in the number 9 year. So there's a lot of big decisions, big life event decisions made in the 9th cycle. And also it's a good year to move on. Forgive, then move on. Let go, then move on. Release and surrender, then move on. So that's the really, really healthy energy to spend in the number 9 year. Interest. So let's move on to that next point. I do see people get more interested in the arts, in education, in humanitarianism, like charity, as well as ethics, even international and foreign travel, as well as moving to a new place, and spiritual disciplines. 9 tends to be a spiritual year. So people seek out international connections. They seek to understand things. They seek to understand universal laws, or they work towards what's true. Like I'm seeing some opinions of society that they don't resonate with me. Maybe I don't resonate with these opinions or these religions anymore, and I just want to follow something that's higher. So higher purpose year, there's a calling, so it's for you to surrender to, and it will feel good as well. Then personal success, I would say listen to your inner wisdom in the number 9 year. Listen to your intuitive insight. Seek out your own wisdom for counsel, or you can seek out people who are wise and ask for advice in the number 9 year. But you do tend to be in more leadership positions in the number 9 year, and people do seek you out for your experience to get advice. And seek deep insight as well. That could be through philosophies, through spiritual laws, universal laws, higher principles. It's all about learning more about knowledge or wisdom when it relates to people universally, instead of sticking to like one small perspective. So it's about broadening your mindset in the number 9 year. And also it's a really good year to let go or give, releasing energy. So releasing energy and letting go, that's a big picture. So in the practical world, it's a good year to donate your old books, your old clothes, help out a good friend. This is the year of service, where you're more inspired to I'm going to help my friend, my family, my community to benefit them. So it's all about selfless service in the number 9 year. You probably find that out more. That could be from you helping, giving your energy, or you do something related to teaching or guiding others this year. Then when it comes to work, finish off what you started. Finish projects that have been postponed. Number 9 again is about endings. It's like, I've been putting this behind, or like, I have 2 more tasks to finish. I gotta get them done. I'm gonna complete them this year. And also, I encourage you to teach, to do any public speaking if you want to do that, as well as broadcast TV, and selfless service when it comes to work or anything related to your work. Then when it comes to business, this is the year where you can use your business to guide others. You can use your business to help raise money for charities. There will be opportunities for nonprofit, charitable, or international work for you to get yourself involved in. That raises your vibration. Volunteer work, helping others. I also know that helps people manage depression or relieve depression, is to help another life out in the number 9 year. And another thing for business is to buy or sell for the next chapter. So I'm in my number 9 month, and this is the month where I just give out a bunch of myself. I don't have energy or the time to sell. It takes more time to do that. So I'm just giving away things that benefit the people around me or my community. So that's what's happening. And international business is very good for you to get involved in, connect with the world, because number 9 is all about universal connection, universal laws, universal interests, and getting involved in foreign affairs as well, to do any work with truth or justice or service. Then finances, let's talk about that. So tends to be the year where your abundance that comes it equates to the service that you give. In the past 9 years, counting this year, and also expect inheritance in the number 9 years. So you could have family members who give you things out of unexpectedly, out of sudden. My sister is giving me her old phone. It's super nice. And when I see her soon, and yeah, inheritance. Then last thing I want to talk about is what to be aware of. So I would say be aware of being intolerant, because number 9 is the number of enlightenment. The opposite of that, or the shadow side of that, is being ignorant, or being very ignorant. And it's all about like unlearning a lot of things as well. And I would say develop compassion, get some studies where you learn about how to understand people's behaviors and minds, so it could help you develop compassion, and understanding before you make quick judgments about people. So it's all about practicing acceptance, not necessarily acceptance, but understanding. Then it's easier to accept. And be aware also of having the inability to see the bigger picture. So in a number 9 year, there's a lot of high ideals, high standards, a high vision on taking personal responsibility. You probably have opinions on how people should live their life, or how they should be motivated by. So it's all about seeing bigger pictures of things. And also in a 9 year, there tends to be more like creative interests, more artistic or creative interest instead of practical matters, instead of step-by-step matters. So like if you want something done, like do it instead of just talk about it. Then last thing I want to talk about, what to be aware of, is holding on to the past. So number 9 is about endings. It's about desiring peace. It's about letting go of the weight that held you back. So just know that if you were holding on things towards the number 1 year next year, that's going to hold you down so bad. It's not going to be healthy for you as well. Just really finish things off. Just desire peace this year. So that is it for the number 9 year. Please let me know if this makes sense, if it resonates. If you have any questions, also leave it in the comments below. And if you'd like a personal reading from me, you can check out in the description my website, and feel free to book. So that is it. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.